Good afternoon, everybody. Just real quick, I'd like to call to order the meeting of the City of the License Commission for the City of Gardner, 9/12/23 at 4:30. Just a quick announcement. Any person may make a video and audio recording of an open session of a meeting or may transmit the meeting through any medium, subject to reasonable requirements of the chairs to the number, placement, and operation of equipment used so as not to interfere with the conduct of the meeting. Any person intending to make such recording shall notify the chair forthwith. All documents referenced or used during the meeting must be submitted and duplicate to the clerk. All documents shall become part of the official record of the meeting. The commission consists of 3 members. A quorum of 2 members are needed for a motion. The ruling for section 14, which is a one-day license, lies with the local commission. Local rulings on violations can be appealed to the ABCC within 5 days of receiving the written decision. Just when approaching the commission, please state your full name for the record and the sign-in sheet down below, just sign over there. And our agenda this evening is as follows. We have the approval of the June 13, 2023 meeting minutes. And do you have a chance to review the meeting minutes?
I'd like to make a motion accepting the written.
Okay. And I second the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, meeting minutes have been approved for June 13th. Okay, next on the agenda we have a open meeting hearing. This is for the Oktoberfest on Saturday, September 30th, 2023 for one-day licenses. It looks like we have 6 of them. Everybody here. Since we have 6 of them, I think we're going to try to just do everybody at once. We'll review it. There's a fantastic map that's been drawn up over here. And then we'll just quickly go over the rules and regulations, times, everything else, and then open it up to any conversation, etc. So I'll name the actual vendor or company participating, and then just say aye, just so I know who's here, who's not here. Moon Hill Brewing. Okay. Decanted Wine Truck.
Aye. Colin Smith.
Okay. Acadian Club. Okay. River Styx Brewing.
I'm representing today.
Okay. Tavern 13. Same. Okay. And Red Apple Farm Cidery.
Aye, Anthony Nickel.
Okay. All right. So we have everybody knows what the Oktoberfest is, so it's been going for a while. Stacy, you want to come on up with a representative, and since you're speaking on behalf of most of them, just give us a quick update of kind of what you guys plan on doing, the hours. It says here in the, some say 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., some say 11 to 8 p.m.
So this year, the Oktoberfest and Fabulous Fall Festival are working together.
Okay.
Fabulous Fall Festival is run by Square 2. Oktoberfest is being run by the Gardner Festival Committee this year. So one thing that we did is we combined a vendor form. And the vendors who are retail oriented are starting at 10.
Okay.
And all the beer and wine vendors are starting at 11. So I think one vendor saw the form and thought we were starting to serve at 10, but we're starting at 11.
Okay. So just make a note that all the licenses are from 11 to
8
p.m.
Okay.
So 11 in the morning till 8 p.m. for alcohol serving. John, anything on that as far as questions on
No,
the
I
time?
have some concerns about going until 9, but this clarifies it. It's
Okay.
much better.
8 o'clock?
Yep.
Okay. All right, good. Okay, so we got the time down. Vendors, as far as, so these are beer and wine licenses,
Yep.
correct? Okay. We don't do full liquor licenses, only for nonprofits for one days.
Yep.
So just a reminder of that. I did go through, I think that was corrected on a license, correct?
Yes, for decanted.
For decanted, so you'll have a refund for her?
Yep, I already issued it, and I
Oh, you
did.
did already?
She did.
Oh, perfect.
Yep, I issued it, and I did talk to Jess about it, so she's aware.
She's aware?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. All right, and you want to go over some changes as far as what you guys are doing this year?
So the two proposed changes for this year as opposed to last year. One is we're increasing the number of liquor vendors for year one vendors by one. We had 5 last year, now we're 6. The other one is last year the licensed area ended at what we're calling Orpheum Park, where the movie theater used to be.
Love Park or whatever.
Love Park, we called it last year, that's right. And this year we're hoping to extend it to the end of Parker Street. The thinking was we would still only serve alcohol to Orpheum Park, but since the parking lot where the kids' activities are down at Bank of America has kids there and stuff, we were hoping to let the parents drink all the way to the Parker, and we thought it would be easier to monitor, easier to stop people at the end of the street rather than have to stop them in the middle of the street at Orpheum, but it's okay if.
We had some concerns about opening it up further with where our manpower is low. We're planning on putting 6 officers there, but staggering the times. The last event where the food truck event with the alcohol, where it was spread out further, it wasn't ideal for keeping track of what's going on. I would like to keep it the same way, going to Orpheum Park and leave the alcohol from there just for public safety and our manpower. It's going to be tough for us to put 6 there. I don't think I can get anyone else to work besides the 6 that I have in mind.
So it comes down, it's not a matter, so it comes down to the manpower.
I think,
more
yeah,
than anything
with
else.
manpower and just opening it up so far where we're going to have, 3 and 3 with staggered shifts.
I can't see a lot of parents anyways with the kids' activity.
It's a controversial topic, I'll tell you that. a lot of people feel strongly one way or the other about it.
How about your own staff and security?
So we have 10 security team members who have most of them have worked this event for 10, 15 years, so they're prepared to do what they got to do to keep it where it is, and that's what we do every Oktoberfest.
Would anybody like to speak on behalf of the expansion? Any comments or questions, concerns as far as moving it down? My thing was the business, was the Garden Pizza. I know everything else is kind of closed, but I didn't know if there's a representative from Garden Pizza here that wanted to speak about that, if it was expanded or not. Just give them an opportunity to speak on it. No? Okay. What do you guys think? So 2 shifts, right? 3 and 3, you said?
3 and 3, yes.
And where would you designate them on here? I'm just looking at the map as far as.
Usually the West Street parking lot and then, somebody roving.
What's the nearest place to Love Park that we have alcohol being sold?
Right, so
Is
one
that
right in
back
front of
past the lighting?
So number 2, River
No, I
Styx.
still
River
position them
Styx?
all.
So it looks like River Styx would be just outside of Garden Pizza. That's number 2, right?
Oh, no, okay,
No.
so this map has a lot going on. That is the food vendor, that's Garden Pizza themselves, Rebecca put a little icon for Garden Pizza so that they can serve, that's the food vendor.
All right.
So the two farthest down Parker are number 6 and number 4, Red Apple Cidery and Decanted.
Oh, so
Decanted's in the same place.
White
it was
glass
last year.
above,
yeah.
French Johnson.
So to expand it down to the end of the street there, that's more, there's going to be no vendors down there serving alcohol. That was more just for walking. And,
Right. The discussion was, like I said, the kids' play area, people being able to carry their drink to the end of the street, but we weren't going to bend past Orpheum.
and I'm thinking with 6 vendors, you guys in here, you're still pretty spread out. And Garden Pizza's not serving beer or wine or anything, correct? So they're just doing their food.
Cool, okay. it's got a decent amount.
Yeah, well, if there's only three on the shift, but she has 10. Will those 10 staff members be working the whole time?
Yep, we have,
Yeah.
yeah, from 11 to
Yeah.
close, 11 a.m. to close.
Let me see if I understand it correctly. So, it would just be closed to traffic to the end of the street?
Yeah, so here, there'd be a barrier here,
Yeah.
and then this would allow people to walk down with alcohol right now, if it's here.
To the bank parking lot.
So, yeah, all the way down to the bank parking lot.
So yeah, this is the proposed map, that's why we have the little, no alcohol beyond this point at the end of Parker.
Right here, so that'd be like, it'd be a barrier, no alcohol beyond that point.
But we would move it
Last year.
move it back to Orpheum, like it was last year. Which obviously I respect what Lieutenant's saying. I think, I would hope that we could try to see how this year goes with this setup with the 6 vendors
Sure.
and the 10 security people. If it goes great this year, maybe entertain it again next year.
Staggered. Unprepared.
So, is the feeling that we want to leave it there?
Yeah,
For
Love
this
Park,
year?
or Orpheum Park.
Correct.
Yeah, this is the Gardner PD's recommendation, that to have it like it was last year. No alcohol.
No alcohol being in Yeah, I think we should.
Move that, move that. Anybody else?
Anybody else like to speak on the matter? So we would keep it at the end of the Orpheum Park, if that's okay.
That's great.
See how everything goes, and then who knows next year, if we can get some more detailed officers next year.
Yeah, the details are tough where it's not, I can't assign somebody, it has to be a voluntary thing, and we're stacked with other duties and vacations, and it's just really hard for me to get people in the spots to put 6 there. Just making me tough.
Okay,
Let's do this.
I think that's what we should do.
Yes.
Do we need a motion?
No, because we'll approve the licenses and everything else, so we'll just update,
100.
update the map.
Yep, move
We
the,
can kind of give that over to Ash, so
Yep.
she can take care of that.
definitely.
Okay, so that takes care of kind of the layout. John, I meant to ask, so now this is with the Fabulous Fall Festival, so that's, are you gonna have detail over there as well during the day? Like one officer walking around that area too?
We're gonna have, from what hours?
Yeah.
I plan on-
Well, it starts at 10, right?
Yeah.
That goes only 10 to 4.
Oh, okay, so that's still 4 o'clock.
And that's, the Fall Festival is still just Parker Street?
Main Street, yeah.
Main Street.
Main Street.
Fabulous Fall Festival technically is what we're calling Orpheum Row as well. That's our combined area of the 2 festivals. But Fabulous Fall Festival runs the Main Street area alone.
Is Main Street gonna be closed too for traffic?
Main Street will be closed for traffic, yes, and that festival is 10 to 4.
Yeah, I can put someone there for non-alcohol rate.
Yeah, I just didn't know if the city, since they've merged together as a
I'm
committee.
sure we could,
I didn't know if we
yeah,
had
it's a
put someone there.
city-sponsored function. It's the same, are the vendors vetted the same way as these ones are gonna be for?
Yep.
I would say the same. It just, it makes it easier if there's no alcohol from one point, I can put guys there that aren't dealing with the alcohol and stuff that comes with it.
Okay.
I have officers that don't want to be assigned the alcohol duties because of what usually comes along with it, and I can't put somebody in a headlock and make them work.
Understand. Okay, all right, so there. And as far as staff, oh, that's, we got the cheerleaders that day as well, so. I know every year the question is the little alleyway here.
Yep. So right
So
now
you
the icon is down at the bottom of the race. Essentially, it's not. This one's not quite to
Oh,
scale.
I see, right there.
But we're asking alcohol go down to the end of the race. But after the race is over, about 3:30, the race. I mean, the alcohol stops at the start line. We don't let it go down. It's just for the race that we have it down at that point.
Okay, so till 3:30 for the race, you can go down to the end of this building here.
Yep.
And then after the luge, then, so 3:30 and after, it goes back up to here,
The crosswalk,
at
right?
the crosswalk area. Okay. And then you'll have staff here at this alleyway going around the back,
Definitely.
so people aren't walking around. So I know there's a parking lot back there
There's
usually.
usually a couple of them hanging out on top of the trash barrel.
Okay. Good. All right. Let's see anything else. I mean, it's pretty standard. You guys have been doing this for a while. Any other comments or questions on this? Yeah, absolutely.
So we're looking probably around between 9 and 10, have it all broke down, we cleared out.
So we'll do last call a little after 7. We make sure everybody doesn't have anything left to drink by 8. And then we would love to be cleaned up and on the street by 9. That'd be great.
And I think I attended towards the end last year, just, you guys cleaned up pretty quick.
It went smoothly.
Everybody broke down pretty quickly.
Better than midnight. Back in the day, we'd go till like 11.
Do any of the vendors, and you guys have any questions or anything for the commission? Thank you, Stacy. All right. So, let's see.
Motion to approve these 6 vendors for their one-day liquor license.
Second.
Changes made.
Second? All right, all in favor? All right, motion carries. The Oktoberfest is approved. All licenses will be granted to Moon Hill Brewing, Decanted Wine Shop, Acadian Club, River Styx Brewing, Tavern 13, and Red Apple Farm Cidery. All the vendors, you guys will get a copy of the license. That'll show the time from till the end. Just have that in your serving area, so in case Gardner PD or somebody needs to check a license, they know it's there, just so it's visible.
It doesn't come, it comes digitally, and last year we did have a few people forget to print it out. So
That's okay.
that'll be-
Yeah,
Print them.
just try to make it so it's easy, so people know. God forbid the ABCC decides to take it Saturday and work and come on up and decide they're gonna start looking around and see what's going on, so.
I don't foresee any problems.
Yeah.
Right now on the list.
Good, all right, great. All right, thank you very much. Motion carries, all licenses are approved. Good luck, have fun, and
See you there.
Excellent.
Oh, you did?
perfect. All right, thank you very much. You guys are good. You can choose to stay for the rest if you want, if not. All right, next on the agenda, we have Fitness Concepts requesting a one-day license. And just give me a moment here so I can dig through all these real quick. All right, so we have, I'm sorry, station name?
Sarah.
Thanks.
Yes.
All right, so this is a one-day license, Fitness Concepts, Athletic Club. So this is Fall Fitness Fusion on October 5th.
Yes, we have our fall sip and surrender. It's a little event. It's almost exactly like the one we did back in August.
Okay.
Except we're just doing, instead of wine, it's going to be one thing of beer and one thing of cider.
Okay.
Cider donut.
So the distributors are Wachusett Brewing and Red Apple Farm.
Yep, right after Farm Hill Brewing is the one doing the cider.
What, 8 p.m.?
It's 4:30, the field opens, it starts at 5:30 and then it concludes at 7:30. The field is empty by 7:45.
So each participant gets 2 beverages.
Yep, they get one 16-ounce beer and then, or cider and one 12-ounce beer, and that's it.
And there's no other option to buy after that?
No,
or-
they can't do anything like that. They have non-alcoholic options as well.
Okay. About 100 people.
Yep.
How many did you have, John?
We sold out, we made a bet with Anthony that we couldn't hit 100 and we hit 135, but then we ended up having 106 or so. very good show. Wasn't beautiful weather, but it was still fun.
John, do you guys have a police detail that
No,
does this?
it's been really low key and run well.
Okay.
So you don't have any issue?
No.
Okay. Open it up for any questions, comments, concerns for anybody? Okay.
Motion to approve the license for October 5th.
There is a rain date of the 12th, in case it's bad weather.
Maybe 12.
Yes, October 12th is the rain date.
Okay, second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Motion carries. License is approved for October 5th, 4 to 8. On the other side. And you'll get a copy of the license, so same thing, put it up in the serving area so at least people know what's going on as far as Gardner PD or municipalities or anything like that. So you're good to go.
Perfect,
Great,
thank you.
good luck. Thank you very
Thank you.
much. And next is the Annunciation Parish requesting a one-day license. And this is for the parish fall bazaar and turkey raffle
Yes,
on October 15th. How are you doing today?
good.
State your name for the...
Leonard Roy.
Thank you, Leonard. Let's see, 5 p.m. to 9, about 100 people. And this is something you do on a yearly basis?
Yes, last year we did it on a different date, but this, we're going back to doing it right at the end of the bazaar.
Okay.
Did you do it at Holy Spirit last year?
Right,
And
yeah.
This year it's
But it was,
at...
a couple of weeks later,
Yeah.
and so we decided to just go back to the way it used to be.
Okay. All right, have beer and wine. Certified. Thank you for the drawing, by the way, as well.
Oh, collects,
And sometimes you have to request it, it's easy when you... Okay, any questions, comments, or concerns from anybody? Any motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
One-day license.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries for the Annunciation Parish Fall Bazaar and Turkey Raffle on 10/15/2023 from 5 to 9 p.m. So same thing, put the license up in the serving area, you're ready to go.
Okay, great.
All right, good
Thank
luck.
you. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
And next on the agenda, we have Golf RX. They're requesting a general on-premises beer and wine. And so the annual liquor license. How you doing today, sir?
Good.
Good.
Alex Jarvis. Alright.
Alright. So new license, new business, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, you wanna just give us a quick description on what you guys are doing over there?
Sure. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with indoor golf facilities, but we're looking at having 3 simulator bays. Kind of, you got the drawing in front of you. So whatever over there in the old wheel and supply building. So just looking at 3 simulator bays, a little bit of a seating lounge area, flat screen TVs, simple setup with just a fridge, beer and wine, hard seltzer, nothing too crazy. And basically those would just be brought back to the simulators and they would be consumed on the golf simulator in the lounge area.
So what, do you got like a whole lounge area?
That's the plan. We're not in there yet. But dimensionally, this is how it's supposed to lay out.
So is it just the first floor, the
Second.
ground floor? It's on the second.
It's on the second floor. So he's still, drywall is going up this week, it's just one big empty space. So where you see those partitions, these are actually not walls. We have, they're basically like rectangular cages that we build that are covered in like a canvas. And then it projects the image onto the wall with the projector. So these aren't actually hard walls, those
Oh,
are
okay.
soft.
So it's similar to, like, I've been to Molly's in
Sure.
Pittsburgh, so kind of that setup? Or
Similar,
that
always
type
is
of-
hard walls, but
Okay.
similar, yeah.
Similar.
Yeah.
And this is on the second floor. What was, did you say anything was going in the first floor or?
I know that there's a deli, but it's not ours.
Oh, okay. Well, 10th floor.
So is this the only exit, this staircase?
There's the exit there and in the rear. Back here.
Oh, it's this one?
Yeah. That's the,
Oh,
there's a
okay.
handicap ramp in the back.
What are your hours going to be?
10 to 10, 7 days a week.
10 to 10?
Seasonal.
Yeah, probably cut down in the summer, right?
Yeah, this summer we probably would have done some good
No,
business.
I would have done great. On the rain we had?
Yeah.
So that's in the blue and black building, right across the street.
Blue Moon Diner.
Oh, yeah.
Next to the Campbell Bowling.
So where's your parking? Is it the lot between the two
Bowl,
buildings?
so with the bowling alley, we're sharing half of that on one side and on the other side.
Yeah.
And it's first come, first served. I mean, the deli shouldn't need too much parking, it's kind of you come in and go. But we can only really have, you can have 4 guys per simulator. So it's, there's not gonna be a whole lot of parking, and then you got, if they have to park on the
So
street, they
you
have to
have
park on the street.
probably say 20 people possibly, but yeah, you get the
Max,
street.
yeah,
You get the
max.
street parking.
Sure, yeah.
Any discussions with like parking across the street, like in the Blue Moon parking lot?
Any
Is that-
evenings or
is that-
anything like that?
I haven't had that discussion, it's kind of, we're renting, so
Oh, yeah.
I can't really make that determination. If it's something we need
Sure.
to push for, because Blue Moon closed at what, 2?
I think so, yeah, lunchtime.
That would be awesome, but, if we run into that problem, it's a good one to have, I think. So,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Just making sure. I did scan through it online, I just want to make sure that's all. John, do you have any questions or anything on this?
Nope.
Ashley, everything in order as far as the fee and everything?
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm Ashley.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Lots of emails.
Good. The butters notification was good, anybody like to speak?
I got one, so.
I was just about to
and
say.
he asked all the questions, because I'm the greenhouse that's behind you, in the little greenhouse.
Oh, sure.
And my only concern
I'm
was,
sorry, could you state the name?
oh, Nancy Brown.
Nancy Brown?
I'm at
Thank you.
104 Pleasant,
Okay.
so I'm like right behind you. I've been watching all the action. So he has my dog, and that's my concern. So I have a 90-pound pit bull.
Okay.
Sweeter than apple pie.
Sure.
He would lick you to death. But he barks a lot, so that was my concern. Where are you guys parking? Because if you're parking like where my yard abuts, you know what I mean?
Right in that
He's
pocket
gonna
there?
drive, yeah, he's gonna drive everybody insane.
So they will be parking, they're parking further down on that side, but the main entrance isn't the rear.
It's on the
The main
other
entrance
side,
is
right?
on the other side, the bowling alley side,
Okay,
and they have to
perfect.
go up the stairs. The only time that entrance would be used is if we have, I don't know how many handicapped people go golfing indoors, but it could happen.
Yeah,
It's, well,
I'm
so
not a big
that's,
golfer, so.
yeah, so that's the only reason that would be used, but otherwise the main entrance is around the other side.
Okay,
the front.
okay. Yeah, that was my only concern, was the hours and my dog.
Sure.
His name is Muffinhead, so that should kind of please him. He's a big sweetheart.
I'll keep that in mind.
But since I got injured, he just barks at like everything and everyone, and he's driving me insane. And that was my concern, was
Sure.
what are the hours? Because he will be in the kitchen hysterically barking
Yeah, I
and driving
understand.
me insane.
I understand. We're gonna be sharing with the bowling alley, so there will be people that have to park on that side.
Right, yeah. And I work all day, so during the day, I'm not gonna hear him, but everybody else is. And then there's a German Shepherd that lives next door to me. He will be in chorus.
Okay, well, I haven't, to be fair, I've been there quite a few times and I haven't heard it yet. So,
Yeah, I've been trying to keep him quiet.
okay.
You'll hear what is that dog's name? Next door, there's a big German Shepherd that lives next door in the apartments. So, on the area building the left. Second floor, and he howls all the time too. So,
Okay,
and then
refresh
we'll get
my
my-
memory, is there a wall there too?
There's not.
there,
In the
I
back,
have my.
some in the back is,
4 foot.
yeah, I didn't know if it was a wall, a fence, or
There-
if it was.
Yeah, I have my fence. I don't know. I think
Sounds
the
like it
city
might
owns
be.
that fence. There is a fence, and I've put up something
Okay,
to keep him from just shut the hell up already.
yeah, gotcha.
And
Okay.
it's only since I got injured, I fell down my basement stairs and broke my ankle.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
And that's when he started the bark fest. So I'm hoping that now I'm walking and I'm able to maneuver.
Well, at least we know.
He's
So,
gonna stop.
John, you know that, make sure
We're
the dogs
working
aren't
on it.
running out in the,
No,
They can run.
my baby is great. He stays in the yard. I purposely have, secured my yard. Now, there's the apartment, so there's the white apartment next to me, and then there's that vacant building, and then there's that other apartment building, that kind of big one.
okay. So it sounds like they all got notices and you got everyone to show
Yeah, they're
up.
all apartments, so they really
Gotcha.
don't care.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
Nancy, yours is the only one I don't have.
Mine?
I said, yeah,
Oh, are you the one that sent me the certified?
that's
Okay, so they were showing up.
twice.
I work, so they were showing up while I'm at work, and I'm like,
Well,
show
okay,
us
Well, no,
every
thanks
day.
for coming at
I
least.
got it back and it wasn't signed, so I'm like, what good is this?
Right,
So I sent
yeah,
it
I can
down.
sign it if you'd like.
So I don't have it. It's in the back.
Oh, you don't have anything,
No,
okay.
no, no.
Yeah, they left me a notification on my door, and I'm like,
Yeah, they should have done it.
So was that the only concern as far as?
yeah, that's
Okay.
it, that's it.
Just want to make sure, because if there is anything else, just let us know.
Yeah, no, it was.
He's here now, so.
Yeah, I know.
Full ears.
And that's actually why I came, because I kind of wanted to meet you, kind of
Sure.
get a feel for, and then eventually I need to find out who owns that fence, because I do want to put up something.
Might be Tony, I'm not sure.
I gotta find somebody to take down the huge tree trunk that's in back
Oh,
there.
that works. All right, great.
So, yeah.
Well, thank you.
What was your address again? Where?
I'm 104, so I'm the little green house, it's right, you walk out the front here, and it's that little green to be gray next year. Where he was a doctor, lived there, an eye doctor.
That's right.
Okay.
Green,
So
so,
left, left, left,
Yeah, because you had to send the abutters notices out for this.
Okay.
I got a question for you.
Sure.
I did, there was one other one that I didn't get back, but I know it was delivered. I don't know how, because do you guys think usually these go state level?
I think we take them.
We
don't
take
we?
them.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
local, yeah.
Right, okay, right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so they probably signed for it and then just
Yeah, and
didn't do anything with it, or they're not protesting anything for it. This is their chance. 'Cause
We want to
it's
give
their
it to
thing.
her,
Yeah,
and she'll put it in the folder, in the file. That'll be there, it's always on.
I did my due diligence.
Right.
yeah, no, absolutely.
That's
The
proof.
process failed.
No, absolutely. Just quickly, how many employees? Top of your head?
They're working at one time, or in total? Probably 5 total.
Yeah.
Manning the space, 1 to 2, depending on time of day. It's, only 1,600 square feet, not a whole lot.
And this is for, just so I'm correct, this is for a full liquor license?
No.
Just beer and wine, correct?
Okay.
I saw beer and wine, then I saw alcohol.
Yeah, it's
That's the way it's written.
Yeah, no, things have changed.
Sure.
Okay. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Anybody?
I did reach out to Sean Walsh with the ABCC. There was a question just of serving food. And he just said that there are no state regulations as far as serving food, but if you guys had any specific requests, then it could be done on your level. If they were to serve meals, then they would require a common vic.
Right.
So they just
I
would
mean,
require.
that can be down the road.
Yeah.
If you choose to, you would obviously need to get a common vic license.
Well, now that we have a deli downstairs, I'm pretty set up.
Well, my other thing is, well, that was kind of my question, is the deli allowed to bring food upstairs? And-
Oh, we're definitely let DoorDash, takeout, like we're definitely, whatever you want to do there, we're 100% on that, especially since we're not going to be offering anything specifically at this time.
Okay. Yeah, we can, if you guys decide you want to do food later down the road, I mean, that's totally up to you guys. You can come, that's a whole nother.
Sure, yeah,
That's with the Board of Health, so.
One pain in the neck at a time.
Okay.
It's good for me.
All right, I'm good. Any other questions, comments? All right. Make a motion?
I move that we approve the license and
Golf
the
RX.
golf RX.
New business, beer and wine. Open 7 days a week, 10 to 10. I said it.
Second motion, all right. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion carries, the license is approved. I'm sure, well, Ashley, you'll submit it, right? So you'll be able to
Yes.
get all the information you need?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are good to go.
Do you need the paper with that? And
Take a copy, I can stick it in your file, keep everything together. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
When are you guys opening?
great question.
I saw him in November, but I'll let you
Yeah,
speak on it.
we're hoping November, but we have a little tie-up. We need a new sewer line, and then that's above my pay grade, so.
Nice.
Yeah, what about restrooms and such?
There's one on you, and there's one else there.
On each floor?
Yeah.
But we don't have a sewer connection.
It's gonna delay.
It's gonna be,
It's going to your house.
yeah.
No, we're not.
I think the first Friday, November 3rd.
I mean, women are welcome in the house. He's gotten a little weird with men since my injury, so
Okay.
it's only since my injury. He's
Well,
protected.
we'll keep an eye on that. And try to
Yeah,
have
yeah, I
people
mean,
go.
I'm trying to make him be good, but the problem is that what happens is the German Shepherd starts barking at you guys. So
Oh, I
we've been working there, like hysterically barking. And then Muffin Head has to start barking, and it's like this chorus of coming power.
Dog sheets, get a box of dog
Box of Dutch.
sheets. Dog sheets, still love you.
Yeah, no, he's on the diet.
You're good.
Thank you very
Good to
much,
go.
guys.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one. All right.
It was nice meeting all
No,
you
thank you,
guys.
yeah, no, thank you for coming.
Yeah, no, it
Speaking
was kind of funny. I'm like, no, I'm the only abutter. Of course I am.
Hey, that's all good. At least somebody showed up.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
and that was my only concern. My dog was, yeah.
Oh, good.
And I'm taking the elevator, because the other time I was here, I about killed myself on your stairs. I don't want to fall down any more stairs.
Be careful.
Have a good evening.
Have a good evening.
$9,200 so far.
Oh.
I broke my tibia, my fibula, and I shattered my ankle into 5 pieces. Going down them basement stairs.
Not good.
Good times.
All right,
Have a
well,
good
good
one.
luck.
Y'all take care.
You too. All right, old business. Any old business out there? Any new business? Nothing, everything good? We don't have any issues?
No?
Make a motion with adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
All right.
Meeting is adjourned at 5:08.